Kiwisaver is a government initiative to help New Zealanders save for their retirement. The key thing is that New Zealanders are living longer, and it's so important that they have their income living as long as they do. And it's a great way to save on a regular basis over a long period of time. Kiwisaver is really easy to join. If you're starting your first job and you're not a member of Kiwisaver today, you'll be automatically enrolled and allocated to one of 9 default providers. If you're self-employed or a non-worker, it's still really easy to join. All you need to do is go to one of the many Kiwisaver providers, read the investment statement, and complete the application form to get your savings journey started. So if you're a salary or wage earner and you've joined Kiwisaver, you'll be contributing 3% of your pay on a regular basis. That money will go to your Kiwisaver provider and into the fund that you've chosen or that you've been defaulted to. In most circumstances, your employer will match those contributions by 3% as well. That will help you build your nest egg over a long period of time. Member tax credits are another contribution that you receive in Kiwisaver if you're 18 years of age or over. Essentially, it works a bit like this. For every dollar that you put in, the government will match this by 50 cents up to $521 a year, and they'll continue to do this until you reach the age of eligibility. So the fund you choose will determine where your money is invested and what assets they'll go into. In most cases, they'll be allocated to things like cash, fixed interest, government stock and corporate bonds, both nationally and internationally, as well as shares and property. Most providers have a range. However, there are 3 main options that you'll probably be able to associate with. The first is a conservative fund, and that generally invests in things like cash and fixed interest, with the majority of your funds going to that asset class. Then there's the balanced fund, and it's aptly named because the funds are split evenly between cash and fixed interest and shares and property. And then there's the growth fund, where most of your money will be allocated to things like shares and property, and a smaller amount will go towards cash and fixed interest. One of the biggest decisions you're going to have to make is choosing the right fund for you. And it may mean actually who's the right provider as well. The Sorted website is a great place to start to get good quality information around fund providers and the funds that they have to offer. It's important to remember that you're saving for your retirement, and in Kiwisaver your funds are generally locked in to age of eligibility. However, there are some circumstances that you can gain access to your funds before then. If you're buying your first home, you're able to take your contributions out, the member tax credits and your employers to go towards your first home. In times of severe financial hardship, you may be able to be eligible to get some or all of your funds to help you through that time. When you reach the age of eligibility, 65 in this case, there are a number of options that are available to you. The first is you can actually keep the funds invested in Kiwisaver and have them working harder for you while you're in retirement. Another option is that you could take all the funds out of your Kiwisaver account and reinvest it in a range of different choices that are appropriate for you. Sometimes we get asked, what happens to my Kiwisaver money in the event of death? It's pretty simple really. All the money that you've got in your account will go through the estate process and paid out to family and next of kin. Check out these websites for more information on Kiwisaver.